Welcome back, everyone. So, since this is the week where I'm on call, where instead in Resettless we're getting distracted with anime. And I, hope everyone's ready for some shenanigans. Well, whenever the game decides to load, anyhow. Yeah, I guess I should swap my class back.
Hello there.
Hey there!
What would you like
Not
to do?
that I technically can handle anything that comes up with
Feel free to stop by
just
anytime.
straight at Twa, but
Hey there!
oh, I've not exactly treated its skill tree that well as far as being usable as a main class, so it would probably struggle a little bit the farther we get in. Okay, so let's see, where did we leave off? Right, so last we left off, Hitsugi took a stand against the Sailor Moon villains, I guess, who totally wanted to kidnap some kid. And oh yeah, I guess after we stepped in, one guy went nuts and summoned a phantom battleship, which we're probably not gonna fight yet. The story gets a little weird with that since it assumes that we are eventually gonna do it, so it just kind of leaves it alone. So this guy kind of disappears for the rest of the story. That's okay, we got plenty of more Sailor Moon villains coming in.
Hitsugi, what's wrong?
Nothing. Just give me a minute. I need to get my head on straight. Okay. You're not alone. Who are all these other important-looking people? Let me guess. The troubled look on all your faces is because of us showing up here? Am I, like, a prisoner here now?
Sis, what's a prisoner?
Don't you worry, Al. Just leave this to me. I came here knowing very well they might humiliate me here. And I'm ready for anything. What are they even gonna do to me, though? Probably a full-body probe, right? Searching every nook and cranny they possibly can. Yes, I hope they don't take things too far. But if they went so far as to... Or maybe even... Oh no, oh no! Should I have been a little more wary of the people here? I mean, they did save me and all, but... Let's just give them a free pass to...
Apparently Hitsugi thinks we're the Greys for some reason.
Hitsugi, feel free to let your imagination run wild, but this isn't really about you at all. Huh? You're more of a guest to us than anything else. We never dream of treating you like a prisoner.
Ah, so you're Hitsugi Asaka then. The Earthling who's been assisting us. You know, you remind me a lot of Itsuki and Rina.
And you are?
Aika, an ARC's intelligence agent. I was on Earth myself conducting an investigation until just recently.
What? You are on Earth?
I was. Even attended an Earth school. I'd say I have a good grasp on your customs.
Now then, Khosrow. We'd heard nothing from the Intelligence Bureau all this time. So what do we owe this sudden displeasure to?
You know, it's kind of funny. I guess we haven't done the other episodes on stream, but like Khosrow doesn't seem like that bad of a guy. Seems like everyone likes taking shots at him.
Come now, no need for the cold shoulder. I'm here to explain just that, and to share what information we've gathered. Now, as to the why, well, you might say that this girl being here with us now is the reason.
Wait, me?
Our Admiral is soft. She can't bring herself to cast off what she objectively should, troubling herself to save that which merits no saving. That's one of the charming things about her, however, so I wouldn't think to ask her to change now.
Hitsugi, what is he talking about?
Don't worry, Al. I don't have a clue either. So you've kept silent until your investigation was finished to prevent Admiral Ulk from intervening where unnecessary?
There's the bit of Shao in you shining through. I'm glad you're keeping up. Right. Well, in the end, we ended up in the same situation anyway, with or without the Admiral's involvement.
The people of Earth are no different from us. I couldn't bring myself to just abandon them.
And there you have it. My very own staff chose to act much like the Admiral would have anyway. So with no more need for secrecy, here we are. Plus, we wouldn't want to rouse your ire by sneaking around behind the scenes too much. So, from here on, you will be informed of all our findings. About the Earth's environment, its geography, and about our accomplices there.
Accomplices? There are other people on Earth who know about arcs in this universe beside me?
Of course there are, dear. There are plenty on Earth who sympathize with and support arcs. We don't have their express permission to do so, so I won't say any more than that. But, well, I'm sure you'll find out soon enough. That's why we've operated in secrecy. I'll see to it that you get the full intel report that we've put together. Sierra, I leave the rest to you. Shall we be on our way, Aika?
Pardon our intrusion.
Now hang on just one moment. Is it in the Intelligence Bureau handbook to always show up, say the bare minimum, and just leave? Whoa! Look at all of these incoming reports! Since when have they had this much intel? This is way too much to process! And look at how much of it is unorganized! If they're going to keep it all hidden from us, they could at least keep it neatly compiled. Sierra?
No, there's supposed to be other casts like Sierra around. It is a little weird that the Intelligence Bureau doesn't use one to, oh, I don't know, help coordinate their intel.
No, I'm sorry, but I need some time to get all this sorted out. Scratch that. Lots of time. I got it. Why don't you show Hitsugi and Al around the Ark ship while you wait? I'll be sure to finish all this up by the time you get back.
Commander, if that was all we were going to apprise them of, I could have gone alone.
If informing them was my only goal, then you could have indeed. But I wanted to see them with my own eyes. Now then, things are about to get busy around here, Haika. I do hope you're ready to get to work.
At a moment's notice, Commander. Earth is like a second home to me, after all.
Yeah, I hope you're all ready for some extra weirdness.
Hey, fancy seeing... oh, shoot!
What's wrong?
We're helping her hide so well.
Look over there! That group of 4 there!
Friends of yours?
Those are members of the Student Council, or in other words, members of Mother Corps. They're here using avatars to investigate this world just like I used to. Yikes! Are they gone? Oh, thank goodness. That was close.
Watching that scene for a second time, I'm trying to picture if there's any actually like named important characters that would be playing those particular avatars. I'm drawing a blank. I guess as we progress, those of you who aren't familiar with the episode will probably see that there's not really anyone who'd fit into most of those. So I guess they're just supposed to be throwaway avatars.
Shouldn't you say hi to your friends when you see them, Hitsugi?
Now that I've left Mother Corps, I can't exactly strike up a conversation about the weather with them anymore.
Why not?
Because they think I'm a traitor and would probably jump me?
I feel like them trying to jump her in the home territory of Arcs would end very badly for them.
Come to think of it, I wonder if word is going around school by now. I know this is my fault and all, but I hope I don't have to drop out or anything.
Ah, yes. You know, life and death struggle, and you just don't want to drop out, right?
Hey, Bonehead. If you're hanging around the ship, I guess things have settled down for you? I haven't gotten any orders either, so I'm on something of a long overdue vacation. Heck of a coincidence, huh? Speaking of which, have you seen Miss Predecessor? She woke up before you did. Looked pretty busy with this and that.
Well, somebody here's self-important.
You think I'm self-important, Bonehead?
Huh? Oh, no, I
can sense it in the photons. It's okay. Keep on thinking what you like, because, hey, I am important.
The heck? Who is this girl?
I'm the third-generation Claris Craze, Lieutenant of the Combat Bureau. Nice to meet you, Shrimp.
Shrimp? Could you not? Besides, you're shorter than me anyway.
Can't help it. That's how I was designed. In fact, I was probably this tall when I was born.
Huh?
If Sarah were bigger, I would be too. Yep, get down to brass tacks, and it's all her fault.
Can't remember if they completely info dump her backstory here.
Wait, you were designed? What does that even mean?
It means I was created. Basically, I'm a clone. Does that help?
Clone? What kind of half-baked sci-fi nonsense is this?
Listen, if you're trying to sympathize with my situation, don't worry about it. I've accepted it, and so has everyone else. So, it's not worth talking about.
It's a little funny for her to put it that way, because in the episode where it actually occurs, I spend a decent amount of time on it. But I guess at least I had the sense to not completely info dump the whole situation.
I am who I am, and I'm just doing the best I can here. That's all there is to it. I do appreciate you thinking of me, though. Thanks.
Oh yeah, we can diss her by telling her she used to be such a crybaby. Which is technically only kind of half true, but she was definitely immature in different ways. Mind, she's still pretty immature since she goes around casually calling people names, but, you know. We'll just tell her she's toughened up.
Nah, I just don't pretend to be tougher than I really am. By the way, I didn't catch your boneheaded names, Shrimpin' Kid.
Oh, I'm Hitsugi, and this is Al.
Gotcha. Hitsugi and Al, huh? Good to meet you. Ah, crap! I'm gonna be late for my meeting with Sarah. Later!
Oh yeah, by the way, apparently on vacation, but she has a meeting? What? Well, I guess technically it was... She did say it was only something of a vacation, but still. It's funny that she compares it to that and then immediately has to run off for a command meeting.
I've met so many people. And they all looked so happy when they talked to you. I don't know what to say, really. But it's clear. You're seriously amazing.
It's called protagonist powers.
Yes, you are. Well, at the very least, you are to me. See? Getting that reception wherever you go sure must be nice. I pretty much did what I wanted at school. My teachers liked me, but I never really fit in with my peers.
And yet she was in line to be president.
I always acted like Corey was the only person who mattered, which kept the other students at bay even more. So, I'm a little jealous of how everyone treats you. That's all. Man, listen to me. I'm in another world and I'm getting cold feet? That's not like me at all.
You're great too, sis.
Yeah?
You saved me. That makes you just as great in my book.
Thanks, Al.
I finally finished sorting through all that intel dump. Now then, let's dive right in, shall we?
And all it took was a 15-minute walk.
We're going to gloss over the more intricate details for now, but I've compiled most of the more important stuff together. Now that I've got everything sorted out, go ahead, ask away. I'll answer any questions you might have. Now that we've had a chance to take a look at all this data, our next course of action is... it's their move.
Are you sure we have the luxury of waiting?
The only thing we know for sure is that they're after Al, so our best bet is to get a feel for things while keeping him safe. Our enemies this time around are humans, not Falspawn, so it's best to exercise discretion with our actions. All we can do is wait. Hitsugi, you and Al should probably take care of or look into anything that's still bothering you while you still have the chance. Once things get rolling, I'm not sure you'll have the chance to get around to it again.
I guess I'd better put some thought into it.
You have a brother, don't you, Hitsugi? Shouldn't you get in touch with him while you have a moment to spare?
Huh? I mean, yeah, I do, but how do you know that?
Oh, well, I thought you looked like the sort of girl who'd have a brother is all. I guess I was right.
The good thing Seer is not actually or the intelligence bureau or anything. She's she'd make a terrible spy.
Okay. You're right, though. I should talk with him first, if I can even find a way.
Well, why don't you speak to him directly? That'd be best, right?
Wait, But I thought you just said that we need to sit tight.
That's just standard ARC's procedure. The two of you are guests, though, and I see no reason to order either of you around.
So it doesn't really seem like that great of an idea, though, since Earth is, like, basically the enemy stronghold. Yeah, just go talk to your brother on Earth. I'm sure that won't cause problems.
Now then, don't worry about us. Go on and talk with your brother. We'll be right here to back you up.
Thank you both. Maybe I will then. Keep an eye out for me, yeah?
Hey, Sierra, I'm coming in. Oh, figured you'd be here. Sarah, you hardly ever come here. What is it? I heard our friend was back, so I figured I'd drop by and say hi before meeting up with Claris Craze. I heard you're tangled up in a few things, but you look better than I thought you would.
Gee, thanks.
Didn't Xiao tell you anything? He just told me they were back. He didn't go into detail. He's been leaving out more and more info when he contacts me. Wonder if I should cut ties completely.
Lonely, huh?
Not a chance. I've gotten used to being neglected by him anyway. I've been so busy I've forgotten what downtime even is. Stupid Maria dumps all her annoying errands on me. Speaking of which, got a minute to go over these documents before I submit them to General Affairs? Sure, no problem. I've got time, so... Oh, one sec. Xiao's calling me. Geez, Xiao. You always call me out of the blue. So, what's up? Nothing? You just wanted to hear my voice? What's wrong with you? Ugh, finish up those calculations and get out of there.
That is a really weird thing to say.
I'm just doing my thing. Yep. Yep. No worries, I took care of it. Got it. We're not fighting anymore, you know. Okay. Okay. Yep, I know. You don't have to check up on every little detail. Everything okay on your end? Listen, I'm not worried about you. But I'm heading over there again, so you better come out this time. Okay? Alright then. Bye.
When the guy who's essentially your tactician fails to communicate half the time, maybe not a great sign.
He just calls whenever he feels like it. Sorry, Sierra. Now, as we were saying... What? Oh boy, that was... how should I say? Simply adorable. Enough! Get on with it, Sierra! I bet there's a problem with the documents Maria submitted, so bust them out! As you wish. And don't you loaf around when there's ARC's business to be done. Go on!
Apparently Sarah's not on the same page as us, because we're waiting for the enemy to make a move, but don't loaf around, right? So, of course, return to normalcy. which is a combat mission, which totally means things are just gonna go back to normal. No issues whatsoever.
Doesn't look like anyone's ransacked my place. Maybe no one at school knows yet? That's not what I'm here for, though. I gotta go find my brother.
All right, who's running in the hall? Oh, Hitsugi?
Great!
Watch that tone, Missy. I heard you'd be away for a while taking care of student council business. What brings you back?
What? Who told you all of that?
Like a dorm leader doesn't even get a name.
Hori did. Isn't she with you?
She did?
What awful timing, though. Your brother just showed up looking for you, you know. But I told him you were away.
My brother was here?
He was, just moments ago. He asked where you were, so I told him what I just told you.
Okay, don't worry about it. I need to talk to him anyway, so I'll go find him myself. Know where he went?
He said he was heading back to the boys' dorm. You're free to go now, Hitsugi. But no more running in the halls. You hear?
Yeah. Thank goodness he's okay. What? That came from the boys' dorm! Oh no!
I'm sure it's fine. Boys' dorms explode all the time.
This can't be! That's his room!
Now that was cool. All right. Talk about going out with a bang. I bet that made for a spectacular shot. Anyone who does wrong by mother gets what's a-comin'. Ain't that right, Hitsugi, baby?
You did this?
The last time we did this, I was talking about how a lot of the voice actors have, like, really obvious tells for, I guess, certain roles that they do. So, like, they kind of do it the same for similar roles all the time, but this is one that I absolutely had no idea. Because this guy's played by Cam Clark, like Colonel Campbell, and I never would have figured it. Granted, I guess this guy is a very different role from a lot of the stuff that Cam Clark does, but still. I would have had no clue without the game actually telling me in the credits.
Do you even have to ask? You, me, everyone can see the answer plain as day.
My brother! Did you?
Is this auto-interpreter of mine broken? Or are you just a broken record? I know. This should certainly get us the sensational scene I need next. Ready the cameras! That's absolutely right, Hitsugi, baby. I'm Beitor Zalanzi, Brother's Room blower-upper extraordinaire. Your brother is out of here, wiped clean off the face of the earth with a nice old kablooey. A real work of art.
No habakiri!
Yes, yes, that's it. That is the sort of raw, unbridled anger and remorse you can never really catch on film. You sure about this, though, Hitsugi baby? With a temper like that, you might slip up. I'd watch your step if I were you.
Bomb?
No! Cut! Hitsugi baby, that's not gonna do. People are gonna think this whole scene is dull now. You kiddos are supposed to be the stars that really make my movie shine. So, I'm gonna need you to pump up the excitement level here, alright?
That's
Igor Zelazny. Now I remember. You're that famous Hollywood director who made a name for himself with all his special effects.
Yes, I have rocked the US of A with my historic successes. I'm the great Beator Zelazny, disciple of Jupiter.
Here's their second Sailor Moon villain.
The 411 from Mother said that Japan offered some fantastic shots. So, I flew express straight here. So come on, Hitsugi baby. Give me some moves that inspire. Bring your character to life for me, girl.
Cut the crap already! What film? What character? Did you really kill my brother just to get a shot?
I guess before we proceed here, it is a little annoying that they don't offer as many pause dialogue boxes in some of these scenes, but the one part where he was waving that megaphone around, I like how the filter stays on even when the megaphone is nowhere near his mouth.
Okay. That's the spirit, baby. But you gotta keep your eyes open, Miss Thing.
How did you?
Okay, come on in. This should give me an even better shot. All actors, stand by. Ready? Action!
Yeah, since we're kind of screwing around over leveling the enemies here, might as well use a weapon I don't use as much. We'll have plenty of time to whip out the bow once we get to the actual boss fights.
That was cool! Fantastic! Nothing beats a real-life shot. You can't make this stuff up. Hitsugi, baby, you were wonderful! This is just the sort of shot I've been dreaming of!
But they did the megaphone
If only I'd
filter there
scouted a
again.
better location and better extras for you all. Let's shoot the final cut when I do.
Because it was still doing that as he threw the megaphone over his shoulder. Are you okay?
Sorry. I guess I got a little ahead of myself again. Thanks for saving me. I'm fine. But my brother, he's... It's all my fault, too.
Great. Not really an impressive S rank, but we got one.
Now then, casting might be over, but we can't just let our talents slip. The whole film rests on their shoulders. This might seem a little backwards, but let's have us a little audition, Hitsugi baby. You too, playa. Now, come on, let the cameras roll!
Ah, I forgot that was the first introduction of that boss. Also, it's a little bit interesting that they seem to write his line, like Beitor's line there, as though he's kind of breaking the fourth wall, but I don't think they actually do much with it beyond that.
Teleportation complete. Can the two of you hear me? Holy, the whole city's in ruins. Is this all Beitor's work too? Are these his monsters?
Well, if the first Sailor Moon villain's already throwing around battleships, what's a train Ghidorah, right? Hey, Brad. Turns out that PSO2 isn't quite what you expected it to be. Well, I mean, depending on the episode, there are some things that I'm sure might fit the stereotype of Phantasy Star for you. This is the most anime of episodes, so it might get a little weird, for sure. Serious Planet anime. Yeah. I mean, the other episodes indulge a fair bit, but like episode 4 just goes pretty hard.
Looking into all the recent unexplained explosions happening across the globe,
I found that all have been tied to ether use. Down on Earth, they're all being covered up as mere accidents.
I'm not sure how you cover up several blocks worth of wanton destruction, but okay. Kind of an exhilarating car crash. That's probably a pretty good way to put it.
But I don't doubt for a second that every last one was the work of Beitor.
Quite likely. Examining your last encounter, his materialization abilities clearly allow him to create explosives out of ether. And judging by the pattern of his attacks thus far, I'm fairly certain his next target will be just outside the capital. Hold on, Hitsugi! Where are you going?
The only reason he's causing all this mayhem here on Earth is to draw me out. I'm the one responsible for all of this, and I'm not going to let anyone else suffer because of it. It's high time I put a stop to him.
Don't get ahead of yourself.
Please, don't try and hold me back. I can't let this go on any longer.
Sorry, but no can do. You're going to have to wait just a bit longer. Our work on a media blackout, an evacuation, and securing the safety of those in the next expected area of attack.
What?
I knew you'd rush in there on your own as soon as you heard all the details. You're easy to read, Hitsugi, and I knew our friend here would follow you when you did.
Being easy to read is also probably really bad with regards to the enemy side. And yet, our side doesn't really do anything about that, knowing that Hitsugi could easily play into their hands. I can't let you go alone.
Great. So here I was getting worked up over nothing. I'm such an idiot sometimes.
Most times, I would say. You do run straight into enemy traps like clockwork after all.
Ouch.
Guess I can't deny that.
Hitsugi.
Enough with the pity party, Al. I'm fine. Really, I am. You've got a handle on all this.
Take care of her for me, okay?
You're such a sweetheart, Al.
Okay, our blackout and evacuation measures are complete. You two are free to launch whenever you're ready.
That was fast. We need you to wait. Oh, just 2 minutes and 12 seconds.
All right, all right, all right! The seeds have been sown, and we are ready for the main event! The stage is yours now, Hitsugi baby, and you too, our little player friend.
See, I'm not sure how you cover up the tops of skyscrapers exploding like that. It's pretty conspicuous.
Oh shit! I should have switched over to manner mode! Yes? Could you make this quick? please.
Beitor, I've had about enough of your nonsense. Do you have any idea how hard it is to cover for you? Especially for repeat offenses. Mother is fond of this area and won't stand for any more senseless destruction. How long are you going to keep playing these games?
I was just about to ask my Hitsugi gal the very same thing. If she's going to insist on hiding, well then I guess I'll just need to draw her out, now won't I? And listen, buddy, Mother's the one who asked me to do this in the first place, okay?
I'm telling you to watch yourself. We're not here to destroy Earth.
Yeah, I got you, buddy. A-okay. Loud and clear. And over and out. Ha! It's people like that who hold true art back. He's too blind to see I'll never get to shoot a spectacle like this ever again.
This dude has some visual jet set radio energy. I'm not too familiar with this. I've seen, I think, a couple of GDQ speedruns of it, but from the little I've seen, I think I can agree.
We're in for something real, something exciting, something that'll shake the world to its core. Well, you can see that, can't you, Mother dear? That's why I'm here. Okay, places everyone. Get that clapperboard ready. It's time to film a masterpiece.
Of course, he controls all that with his mind, so it's like, I guess he's just crazy talking to himself. Not sure why, sometimes the controls for this veer off. I guess maybe because of the auto-targeting. Usually I don't have that issue if I'm doing over the shoulder, but for areas like this, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to go into over the shoulder. I think the track actually just skipped there. I could be wrong, but I think the game had a little bit of trouble.
Oh, that's the whole lot of them.
Excellent, Husugi baby. You too, my player friend. I could not have hoped for a better take.
Beitor!
We can't call it a day yet, though. I've got higher hopes for you folks. I need you to really shine for me. You see what I'm getting at, Hitsugi baby? There's a little something the both of you have been lacking this whole time.
Like we care! We're only here to beat the living daylights out of you, you psycho!
girl. Now that's the look I was shooting for. That pure, raw despair. It's a work of art.
Anyone who would declare the pure raw despair a work of art is a little out of his mind.
You, though, my player friend, you're gonna need some work. Your people feel the same sorts of emotions we do, yeah? So, give me more. Give me something real, something human.
Sorry, man. I'm like Arnold Schwarzenegger. I'm just here to be the muscle on film.
Did you just make phantasms out of explosions? But I thought you could only materialize bombs!
No. You are mighty mistaken there, Hitsugi baby. With my powers, I've got sound effects, I've got physical effects, I've got all the effects, lighting, explosives, you name it. People say this stuff is outdated, but here I am using my powers to bring it all back and show the world the power of film. My powers make things wild, crazier than ever, absolutely sensational. I bring it all together, see? Listen, Hitsugi baby, Hagath already filled you in, yeah? Ether, see, it ain't just for communications. It's the stuff that brings dreams to life. That's what I'm here to do.
This isn't some game, okay? Do you even know how many people have been swept up in this? Because of you?
I could ask you the same thing, baby. Weren't you a member of Mother Corps yourself? You were told as much when you joined up. We're special, see? We've been blessed with these powers. And these powers grant us our desires. Fulfill them. They change the world. That's our role in all this.
No! That's not true! We aren't supposed to use these powers to make a world where people suffer and die! All I ever wanted to do was protect Al. That's how I got this power of mine. The power to defend, not to destroy! I know. I can't protect everyone. I can't save the whole world. I get it. But that doesn't mean I want to stop trying. I want to make a world where fewer people have to suffer. Where more people can just smile. But you want the exact opposite! You talk about sating your creative urges, but you're not creating anything! It's just blind carnage!
Hitsugi, baby, come on now. How are you gonna go about doing anything by starting off saying you can't? That's ridiculous!
Nice deflection.
With these powers, we can make dreams a reality. Ether can do anything, baby. Can't you see?
Also, it's funny how he's going on and on about showing people the power of film, even though they say it's outdated, but he's like using this 5000G or whatever for his film purposes. Only slightly a hypocrite.
You aren't gonna move any hearts with that sort of negativity. And it'll be hard to change the world otherwise. We've got some great tension built here. I think it's time we move on to the grand finale. You never did fix that dumb look on your face. I really should have weeded you out at the casting stage. You can at least give the people what they want with this last scene. Show them some real pain and torment.
Show you some real pain and torment? Okay.
What? The films are rolling here, people!
Your flick's been canceled. Has been.
Enga!
Yo, Hitsugi! Looking good.
You're Anga Yasaka! Anga, my boy, I'm pretty sure I blew that room of yours sky high, so...
You really thought you'd catch me in a trap that obvious? Might want to rethink your tricks, Mr. Big Shot.
Well, shit. But whatever, no biggie. See, if I wipe you all out here, that'll make for an even better ending anyway.
You're kidding me, right? No one goes for scripts like that these days, pal.
If I could have your attention, Allied forces have subdued or eliminated nearly all phantasms in the surrounding area. Allied forces? Not Arcs? Earth Guide. From what I gather, they're an Earth-based force working to stop Mother Core.
Aw, shit! My stage! My masterpiece!
Did you really think you could lure us exactly where you wanted and have us show up completely unprepared? I mean, I guess a certain someone here feels fine charging in headlong without the faintest semblance of a plan, but...
Anga, my boy, you're not cut out for this role. I want you off my set ASAP. I don't need you. This film doesn't need you. The world doesn't need you here for this. You're bringing the rest of us down.
Come on now, don't be like that. I can be plenty expressive and dramatic, you know.
Shut up!
I've heard plenty about you already. Sorry to rush things like this on our first meeting, but can I count on you to back me up here? How about you, doofus? You about ready to go take a nap while the adults fight?
Who are you calling a doofus, doofus? I can fight too.
Fair enough. Then how about we roll the credits on this piss-poor excuse for modern cinema?
He doesn't even say anything. He jumps in his seat and just...
Disciple of Jupiter, fade towards the landscape. We're gonna shoot the most wonderful film together.
And like, there's even lip flap too, but apparently they just didn't do any voices for him. Like, I get that he starts talking at the start of the fight here, but that's just such a weird end to the scene.
You flopped it! You got chopped, kid. shooting for next season.
I get the classic iframes after we hit him enough times.
Holy shit! Well, the show must go on. No! Alright! Now, completed! We got us a blockbuster!
The only block that was busted is yours.
Oh my god! My stage! It's ruined! No. But this is good! Well, nice work, Hitsugi baby! And goodbye, boy! Player, old pal! The best films are always the ones where the actors leave even the director surprised.
Are you really still on about your stupid movie? You don't give up, huh?
What is it? Inga, look!
Here I was, 50% sure this was gonna be something big since all of us are here. But what's with these 70% weak-looking losers? No way! Is that Pipsqueak? Hitsugi? Looks 100% twerk to me. Let's finish her off right here, Full.
Settle down, Oak. It doesn't matter how pathetic she looks. We're only here to make ourselves known. Make ourselves known. That sounds pretty cool, huh? That's a great idea. I'd better jot that one down.
Ho ho! Full is quite right indeed, Oak. They are not the ones we are here for, just at this moment.
I'm picking up readings. 5 of them. They just came out of nowhere.
Great. Now everyone's here. These numbers aren't looking good for us.
You certainly seem to have been put in your place, Mator. This wouldn't happen if you followed directions.
Huh. You aren't here to lecture me, are you, Ophil?
No. Mother's rules are to be upheld. Your arbitrary, solitary actions and critical mission failures are not something we can turn a blind eye to. I am merely following orders, Mator.
Okay, sure thing. If that's what Mother wants, so be it.
Oh, creepy how accepting he is.
Buddy, my camera there's still rolling, right? I wouldn't want to miss this. You only get one shot at filming a real death, and I want to capture it. Oh.
And with that, we're finished. Now listen closely, eyesores. All that Mother Core is asking of you is that boy of yours, Al. If you hand him over to us, then all of Earth will be safe.
All of Earth? Only us? What about the Oracle fleet then?
I am but Mother's messenger. Refuse to hand him over, and I will excise every last one of you blemishes from existence. is all.
Why do they want Al? What is Mother after? Revenge, of course. Nothing more and nothing less.
I forgot that was a thing. Just he's arbitrarily standing on the tip of a tower. How very anime.
The Ark ship really is something, huh? The tech you people have here is worlds beyond ours.
And yet you've got 5000 G.
But if humans can pull this off here, maybe we'll make it this far on Earth someday too.
I have to wonder about that. Neither Arcs nor the Photoners could have done any of this without Xion. But perhaps if you Earthlings branch out into deep space and happen to come in contact with a being like Xion, you might have a chance.
But I'm not sure if any of the... I've been skipping the sub-stories just because I can't remember the order in which they're unlocked for any of these main story things, so it's like... it's easy to run into, I guess, spoiler territory or getting details completely out of order. So I can't remember if there's an actual explanation, but Xion's a character who's pretty important to the first 3 episodes, and all the problems there are kind of a legacy, like her, part of her legacy. Like, it's not entirely her fault, but basically she's a mostly omnipotent being who kind of stood by and let bad things happen to a degree. So I guess what Sierra is referring to here is that she did share some technological knowledge, which in the end led to some of those bad things. I guess it's kind of like one of those situations where it's like, what if you gave cavemen guns, which you might not see the best of results.
Perhaps you'd like to give me the full rundown later?
Me? And a babe like you? One-on-one? Count me in. Anytime.
Anga!
Alright, sheesh. You never switch out of serious mode for even a second, do you? Anyway, sorry, we had to get to know each other in battle before anything else, but let me introduce myself for real now. I'm Enga Yasaka, a member of the Far East Division of Earth Guide, an anti-Mother Corps organization, and brother of this goody two-shoes here. Nice to finally meet you all.
You're Hitsugi's brother?
Yep, sure am.
Does that make you my brother too?
Sure, whatever floats your boat.
I have a brother!
Guess I do too. What's the matter? Jealous?
No. Why should I be? Now can you just start explaining yourself, please?
Explain what? My people are enemies of Mother and friends of Ark's. What else do you need to know?
What you been doing all this time?
Basically everything. Like, why are you Mother's enemy? What the heck even is Earthguide?
The whole ether infrastructure is under the management and control of Mother Core. Our whole society is built on top of that infrastructure, and they control all of it. Even governments bow down to them. If they want to stomp out the Earth, they'd have no trouble doing it. They just have to tamper with nukes around the globe. No questions asked. Earthguide is an organization that doesn't take too kindly to being under their thumb. In order to figure out what Mother Core is up to, and find a way to resist, the organization was quick to make contact with Ark's. That, unfortunately, is also what painted a big target on our backs.
So, was that whole explosion incident back at your room because they found out you were a member? Oh, it's your own fault then.
You wish it was, Brat. If you hadn't ditched the core, they never would have scrubbed your records and found dirt on me. This is on you. Not that I'd ever really tried to hide it. Plus, it ended up drawing them out. So I'd say it was a win for us in the end. Having that Mother Core lot come out in the open like this should get Earthguide moving. We're planning to fight right alongside Ark's in this. I bet my people will want to set up a meeting with the Ark side soon enough. And I'm the designated contact point between the two sides. So, well, I'm gonna be hanging around here a lot more for a while.
How convenient.
What?
I'll take that as a sign you're happy.
How messed up are your eyes to think this is me being happy?
Don't be shy now. We're family. Come on, how about you give your older brother a nice big hug?
Ew! No, I'm going for a walk. Come on, Al.
Huh? Hitsugi, wait!
Never could take a joke, that one. But now that she's gone, let me just say thanks again for saving Hitsugi, I mean. She really means a lot to me. She might be a real reckless idiot, but she's still my kid sister.
You know, she's reckless, but by anime standards, she's actually not that bad.
And she owes you her life. I won't forget that.
We are currently preparing special VR training for all ARC's ops to participate in.
Oh, they're doing Final Lament. We could go fight a few harder things after this. What say you all?
Perfect timing. Do you think you can come out with me next time? On behalf of ARCS? Our leader wants to meet with you. I'm waiting on word now about where exactly they want to do this.
Does it really have to be in person? Can't they just hop on a video call?
There's a lot that video can't convey, though. Lots of sensory details. Really important meetings should be done face-to-face to help move things along more smoothly.
Whatever. So where are we headed?
You're not gonna like this, but you're not invited.
Rip.
What? And why not?
I mean, you're part of Mother Corps.
Was part of Mother Corps.
Not anymore, I'm not.
All the more reason you have no business being there in the first place.
Don't you try and use my words against me. The fact that Mother Corps is after me now is reason enough.
They're after Al, not you. And even if you were being targeted, it would be better to stay hidden. Or am I wrong?
No, but I can fight too.
I never said you could or couldn't. All I'm saying is you should stay out of this because you aren't ready for it.
What do you mean, I'm not ready for it?
Answer me this, Hitsugi. What are you hoping to achieve? What are you trying to fight for? Why are you trying to be a part of this?
I'm not fighting for anything. It's not like that. I want to know what's going on here. And
What's knowing gonna do? What comes next? You have no idea, do you? You're not in this because you want to be. You're just following everyone else's lead.
no, I'm not. I came here of my own free will. With everyone.
With everyone. You just said it yourself. Are you even listening to me? You never think for yourself and just go with the flow. It was the same at Mother Corps.
Fine. Why don't you tell me why you're an Earth Guide then? What are you fighting for?
We are not talking about me.
Nice deflection.
Now, only someone with real high and mighty motivations can go up preaching like that. So, let's hear it.
Enough! That's enough! Both of you! No more fighting! You don't mean any of this! So stop it! You're only hurting yourselves!
Hell,
You're both motivated by the same things! So what's the point in fighting? If we can't all just get along, we're gonna be sad. What good is there in any of this if we don't?
Oh no, not the puppy dog eyes.
Sorry. I guess I went a little overboard.
yeah. Me too.
Right. So, I admit I'm curious too, Enga. What are you fighting for?
To protect something. Something I don't want to lose. No matter the cost.
Wonder what that could
That's
be.
why I joined Earth Guide. That's the only reason I'm as strong as I am now.
Something you want to protect?
Hitsugi, are you really willing to risk your life to defend Al and everyone else? And don't you go answering me lightly. I don't want to just hear words. I'm asking how you truly feel.
I'm gonna need some time to think.
Stick by that doofus for me, would you?
Don't you think you went a little overboard?
Trust me, I know. That's on me.
Pardon me, Enga, but if I may, Itsugi is quite talented, you know.
No surprise there. She is my sister, after all.
Ha ha ha.
It's her motivation that I'm worried about. She said she just wanted to know what was going on, right? That's because she's considering picking sides after she finds out. She's lost.
Yeah, that's a weird conclusion to come to, especially since, like, how are you supposed to ever make an informed decision in general if you don't find out what's going on? I'm not quite sure on Inga's logic here, even though I also agree with, Itsuki needs to get her act together.
To put it more bluntly, she's still weighing her options. She might not realize it, but she's just trying to cut her losses. I can't really blame her, though. The only way she got by after we lost our parents was by making sure people always depended on her. Avatar arms draw their strength from the owner's willpower. People like her, who lack any real determination and conviction, make things dangerous. I can't even count how many people I've seen head off to battle without their wits about them, never to return. I bet you have too.
You're only a year older than Hitsuki, aren't you? It's hard to believe. You seem so much more mature.
Well, he has been practically a soldier for however long.
With a little sister like that, I didn't have much choice but to be the adult in the family.
You really should be more honest with yourself and everyone, though. Just come out and say it. You don't want to drag her into this.
Lay off.